What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering with a bit of reflection if the electoral stays the way it is. And it will be accelerating my biggest fear, and that is the deplatforming of independent news here on YouTube. Channels like Tim Pool, Steven Crowder, even the Young Turks on the left, these are all important channels to their respective audiences. And with a Joe Biden, Kamala Harris ticket, I believe strongly that we are going to see a massive increase in the censorious nature of big tech. They will run unopposed for a period of 4 to 8 years, ramping up the removal of wrong thinkers, deplatforming people, taking away YouTube channels' abilities to make a living by removing monetization. These are very real issues right now that are going to get exceedingly worse. And it will get worse at a more rapid rate now that big tech doesn't have to worry about anything anymore. They can just go about their business and get even more out of control. We're basically seeing a point now where Twitter's just basically openly censoring the president of the United States. Every tweet, right? His every tweet is getting censored. And not just him, but I mean, you could see anytime he tweets anything about the election, it gets censored. He's asking a question, right? This is a reasonable question. Why was like voter turnout in Wisconsin like 90%? That's unheard of. Maybe Joe Biden did win, okay? I'm not saying I know for a fact that he did or didn't. Nobody knows, apparently. But get used to this. Get used to stuff like, you saw this last night. YouTube channels made money off fake election results. Live streams with thousands of viewers. So? And what happened? Every mainstream media outlet used this piece, used a few live streams to smear YouTube. Here's the stone cold facts of the matter, okay? Legacy media is dying. That's across all networks, all mainstream networks, okay? That's Fox News, that's CNN, that's MSNBC, that's what are the other ones, whatever, right? They want YouTube to promote their content here on this new platform, which YouTube is all the more willing to do to accelerate the removal of independent creators. You'll find, first, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Please make sure you're subscribed to your other favorite channels to help extend the fight. Please support alt tech. There are websites like BitChute and Odyssey and Minds and Parler. I have a presence on all of them because it's that important. I spend a lot of time promoting content and promoting alternative platforms because now more than ever, we're going to need them. I don't like to do the doom and gloom thing, but understand that Section 230 needed to be fixed. I'm so angry that Republicans did nothing about Section 230 while in their during their time in power. Okay, if the results as they sit now are final, okay, let's say you're a Biden voter and you're happy, or you're a Trump voter and you're unhappy. Let's take that out of this, right? Let's take that out of this. And maybe it's a difficult conversation to have today because people's minds are still on the election. But this is going to give carte blanche to Silicon Valley over the next 4 years to just do as they see fit. At minimum, the next 4 years. We already saw how they actively engaged themselves in the election conversation. We've already seen how they've actively engaged in censorship, shadow banning, deplatforming, for having the wrong opinions. We've already seen big tech work together to maintain their monopoly on video sharing platforms like YouTube. Look at how difficult it is to get an alternative tech option out there. Look how hard it's been for BitChute. And BitChute's interest is at an all-time high. I get paid nothing, by the way, to promote them. I wouldn't take a dime for it. I make $0 when people watch my content there. All right? I don't care. Would it be nice if maybe today you picked a couple of your favorites of your content creators, see if they have a subscribe star, see if they have merch. Just keep that in mind over the next 4 years, because they have, I think the Trump administration has done a great job exposing a lot of the nefarious acts of YouTube, of Twitter, of Facebook. My viewers, right? That it's hard. Look, my channel has completely stagnated now after this latest algorithm update. Why do you think that is? Now, I know that people are unsubscribing because there were a lot of new subscribers for the Xbox contest. By the way, I'm still giving away an Xbox Series X. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel. I'll leave a link in the pinned comment below. There's only 2 days left until I pick the winner. So if you haven't entered yet, please enter now. It also rewards you for following me on other platforms. Please join my Discord. Get active in there. Follow me on Parler. And not just me. Your favorite content creators. And if your favorite content creators aren't embracing alt tech, ask them why. It's literally never been easier. I'm not saying everyone has to give money to them like I do, but at least have your channel mirrored there. At least, have a Parler account and make a couple tweets there, right? Or parlays. Have both. There's nothing wrong with having both. You should. Now, I get that that's an annoying commitment, but understand that for those that want the truth, there will be a time in the near future where that is only found on alt tech. It is a scary, slippery time right now to be a truth speaker. And I don't consider myself a very risque type person, but I've already seen my channel get completely shadow banned on YouTube. It's happened to many other people who don't follow the mainstream narrative. We have to work harder than ever to get our viewers to even see our videos. The fact that you're even seeing this video, leave a like on it if you're actually seeing it, please. Make sure you're subscribed, please. Use the links in the description. If you're in a position to, consider backing your favorite content creators, not just me, but back them on Subscribestar. If they don't have one and they're using Patreon, tell them that you're not going to back them on Patreon but you'll back them on Subscribestar. That kind of stuff. Hold your favorite content creators' feet to the fire and tell them that they need to embrace alt tech. I know that YouTube still has the lion's share of the viewers, and that's cool. I actually use both. I create my content here. I watch videos on YouTube, but I also watch them on BitChute. I also watch them on Odyssey. And if you don't commit to that, it's going to get harder and harder to find a truth speaker. To find somebody willing to put themselves out there. I'm not always right. Of course not. I've been wrong a ton. And my opinions have evolved over the years. But if you just look at the way Twitter censors the news right in front of our faces, okay? The way that the mainstream media is attacking independent creators. Look at this. If I do, so Insider wrote this piece, right? Let's just say YouTube election. Let's look at the news there. YouTube channels make money. YouTube accounts live stream fake results. YouTube, there's all these 3, 4, 5, 6 outlets covering it. Let's look at this. How many of these are there? 1, 2. Well, here's 2. CNET, Insider. If you read how they write, This is a hit piece on YouTubers. Some channels were able to make money via ads from YouTube as Insider found 3 fake election. They wrote this whole article about that. Why did they write this article? They don't really care about 3 random live streams. They care about smearing YouTubers. They care about building their case. Because what Insider wants, what CNET wants, is they want my audience. Don't give it to them. They want YouTube to prioritize their YouTube content because nobody reads their website anymore. Nobody reads their magazines anymore if they exist, or newspapers. These people all want what we have, independent creators have. They want our audience, and they're not going to earn it. They're going to take it. They're going to steal it. And without immediate Section 230 reform, it's going to be so easy. I don't think most people's day-to-day lives will change if the presidency changes here. But what I do know is it's going to be a dark day for independent news, independent creators, and anyone willing to not toe the party line. Support your favorite creators. Make sure you're subscribed to them. Make sure you follow them on Alt Tech. Get involved. Support them. And I'm not saying just me. I'm definitely nervous for this channel's future if Silicon Valley is allowed to continue with the amount of power it has. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.